Hey guys, Ghost here Dave here with another Destiny 2 weapon review, number 2 for our Shadowkeep series in the same night. Yeah, I played for 14 hours and made 2 videos in a single night. No, I'm not okay. But today we're going to be looking at the Loud Lullaby. The Loud Lullaby is an aggressive 110 RPM hand cannon, just like our boys Duke and Crimmel's Dagger. I have hammer forged rifling, accurized rounds, subsistence, and multi-kill clip. Subsistence used to be a pretty bad perk, but they buffed it and it's actually pretty good now. With multi-kill clip, not so much, but multi-kill clip in itself is another really good perk. So I got a pretty good roll. In fact, I've been pretty lucky so far. Just about every gun I've gotten has been pretty decently rolled. We have an Icarus script to be perfectly accurate from the air, but as you can see, while we have a pretty good range stat, we're pretty much lacking in every other stat. Also, we're wearing the Assassin's Cowl, so if at any point in time I melee something in or out of super and go invisible, you understand why. Anyways, this is about the Loud Lullaby, so we're going to be focusing on this Loud Lullaby. So let's talk about how you actually get this bad boy. So you're thinking, okay, it's an Erismorn moon weapon, so I just go to the moon and I get one, right? Not exactly. So you need to go to the moon and you need to progress in the story at least a little bit. Eventually, you're going to kill things on the moon, you're going to loot chests, maybe a high value target, and you're going to get an essence of brutality. So you're going to do whatever the hell that essence of brutality says until eventually it tells you to take it to the lectern of enchantment next to Eris. And if I sound like I'm speaking gibberish right now, seriously, play the story. You're not going to figure it out unless you play the story. So play through the story until you're there, get your essence of brutality, turn it in, and you're going to get yourself one Loud Lullaby. After that, you can pick essences of brutality or brutalities up from the lectern of enchantment all you want. Farm as many of these as you want and try and get the roll you're looking for, or get lucky like me and get a pretty good one off your first one. But if you're looking for the god roll, chances are you're going to have to do multiple, and it's pretty farmable. It's a lot like a Black Armory frame, except honestly I think they're a lot easier to do. As for rolls with this weapon, well, it's a 110, so you're going to want a damage dealing trait. Luckily for you, in the second slot, it has the options of multi-kill clip, as we have here, and rampage. For those of you who don't know, the reason you want one of these is because a 110 with any damage boost whatsoever allows you to 2-tap Guardians in the Crucible. Yeah, you heard it. 2 shots to the head. It's pretty awesome. A lot of people really like the Duke for that reason. People like Bandwipe, Ceridius. A lot of people have talked about the Duke. The Duke is incredible. I have tons of clanmates who like it, and I myself am a fan of the Duke. I definitely prefer Crimmel's personally, but doesn't change the fact that 110s are pretty nutty. So for the Loud Lullaby, what you're going to be looking for is one of those 2 traits. Then the other trait you're looking for, well, this gun kind of got shafted, if we're being honest. If you have multi-kill clip, you have the option of Outlaw. It's an old staple, of course. Get your kill, reload quickly because you finished with a headshot, and proceed to chain your 2 taps, and they'll chain kills for days. So Outlaw multi-kill clip is awesome. There are multiple times that I've procced multi-kill clip times 2, which just increases your damage even more and lets you get some ridiculous ranges. I promise you won't even notice that they messed with hand cannon ranges. Or you could get multi-kill clip with field prep, and as long as you remember to crouch, you get the fast reload as well. Not as fast as Outlaw, but you don't need to land that headshot, seeing as you can sometimes one head, one body with times 2. Or the role that I'm specifically interested in, Subsistence, we talked about that it's not a trash perk anymore, paired with Rampage. That would allow you to 2-tap Guardians back to back. You get 2 shots most of the time for every Subsistence proc for every kill, and it only takes 2 shots to kill. So you can just chain kills forever. However, it also rolls under pressure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the only hand cannon to roll under pressure, as it's normally reserved for weapons that are automatic. So improved stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. It's got a pretty low magazine, so under pressure will almost always be active, which will make up for that god-awful stability it has. And trust me, even on mouse and keyboard, you feel it. So you're saying, okay, under pressure, Rampage or multi-kill clip, what if I need a reload? Well, it gets drop mag as well. If you're not running that, if you just want a lot of range, it's got accurized rounds like mine has, no ricochet, but accurized is still a plus 10 to range, and we'll take those every day of the week. Hammer Forged or Full Bore are going to be your best bets for range, and of course you probably want a range Masterwork. So that's it for the rolls section. So I only used this gun for like 1, 2, 3 games on stream, and I really enjoyed it, legitimately. I love 110s, and I would say that this one was a lot of fun to use. Me specifically, I enjoyed it because it looks like Sturm. Maybe not physically, but look at the sight. The sight is very reminiscent of how Sturm's is because it's unique and no other hand cannon has that sort of sight besides Loud Lullaby and Sturm. So Sturm, but as a legendary, is pretty exciting for me because I like Sturm, but sometimes it taking my exotic slot isn't exactly my favorite thing. So we'll take that. It also has a ton of unique rolls we just talked about. It gives you reason to run it. But when you look at this gun on paper, it has worse stats across the board than Duke. It has worse stats across the board than Cribbles. So the only reason you're going to go ahead and use this gun is because you're trying to use those unique rolls. And I think those unique rolls are more than enough for you to use this gun. It makes it stand out from them, even if it isn't very stat heavy. It still has a lot of consistency or things that it can do that the others technically can't. Specifically that under pressure one, but the subsistence Rampage is also interesting. A while back I reviewed a thin line with slide shot on Rampage, which allowed me to slide around and never actually have to reload. Minus the sliding with subsistence and just purely never having to reload would be really awesome. Or just, again, under pressure, drop mag, you have an awesome reload speed at all times, you have awesome stability at all times, and you have 2-tap potential all you want. So, anyways, I hope this video helped you. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, share the video with your friends. Have a great day. Feel free to check out my Twitch tomorrow. After a college exam, I'm going to be streaming again. I can't promise it will be another 14 hours, but it might be. So, thank you all for watching. Feel free to come around again, but that's going to be it for me. See ya.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us. You shut the enemy down. A fire team that fights together stays together. Minutes left. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. If you want it, this battle is yours. Take it! Your legend grows. A well-fought victory. The words total annihilation come to mind.